Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Bennett. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this counter breaks. The quarterback understands that. That's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access. And all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion. Boy, you can see the emphasis in the game plan from this defense. They know that they're going to see these types of concepts from this offense all day long, and they're ready for it here early in this game, and they create an obvious passing situation. This is exactly what they're going to need to do the rest of the game. Give their pass rush an opportunity on these long yardage situations.
They'll give it to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
And he keeps it. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. He keeps it. QB draw. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. They go back to the running back, but he gets swarmed. The defense said, not this time, Joe. They were all over it.
Chris, football is a game of adjustments, and finally on this 4th down, this defense adjusts to the running back's success. They find him.
He's got a crease. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Mizzou. No chance to catch him there.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these off the first 10 or 15 plays, they map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Dropping back, it's Sellers. The sure hands, it's Parber. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Five-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. The Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. The offense will spend the time out here Got to decide what to call on this 3rd and long. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
The Gamecocks will have to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
The number 1 job of a punt returner is ball security. He's got to make great decisions about fair catches, whether he's going to bring the ball out. Here, he decides to be a hero and puts the ball on the ground. That is a poor decision, and now putting his team at risk. Great job by the punt team getting down there, pursuing the football, and ultimately getting the turnover. Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the tackle. That's going to be the final play of the 1st quarter. And it's Missouri with the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got space. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. First down and more. He's still running. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Missouri. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
On the ground, it's Hardy. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this 2nd down play call is get to a position where you've got 3rd and manageable to try to move the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Pulls it in, it's Fuller. One down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Punt over the middle. It's Tuggle. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a 1st down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Hunt. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football. Just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch. It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule. Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make 1st downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The key to these curl routes is the wide receiver understanding space and the zone defense. Watch as he hooks up and gives his numbers to his quarterback. And then it's about the quarterback understanding the read, getting that flat defender out of the way, and throwing the football on time. It looks simple, but that's really good execution.
Bringing pressure. Extending the play now. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
Powers through. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. Timeout called by South Carolina. That's their 2nd. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Sellers. And he will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That was an incredibly important drive. This game was getting out of hand here in the second quarter, and now headed into the locker room, it's still just a two-possession game. So a lot of belief as they head in that they can come back, put together this comeback in the second half, and ultimately win.
Lining up to try the extra point. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here's the handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Now the Tigers will spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And the Gamecocks now take a timeout. That is their final one. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half to keep it on the ground.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that previous play. There's the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job.
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Here we go on fourth down. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Tremendous job by this defense. Their gap control is sound. They're flying to the football, and then they're making the play. These guys, in particular up front, look at them just extend off these blocks, and they're able to make the stop.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Makes a quick catch. Headed for the end zone. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. So again, the tight end makes a play. Joel gets him back down in the red zone. Already this guy has one touchdown. Can the defense stop him this time?
Chris, how many times do you and I talk about that it's players over plays, in particular in these situations? I think they'll absolutely go back to their tight end. But
fired into a tight window and picked off. At midfield, inside the 40, past the 20. Touchdown, Mizzou. The defense produces 6 points.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Keeps it on the draw. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a 3, 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't.
Oh, he's got open space. Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He cannot escape, it's a sack. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And the PAT is good. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. He's got some space. Look out. Here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust. He knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Pounding away with the run game. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating if I was the quarterback in that huddle down there.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Missouri.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Caught over the middle, it's Tuggle. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen. It is completion for this offense.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hunt. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium. It's the Utah Utes against the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And the Gamecocks will kick this away and start us off. Bringing it out, it's Simmons. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. On the run, it's Parker. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. We're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways here in the run game. I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Dampier. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long fourth down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group, is because time and time again, they make the plays that are necessary.
Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Utes.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. They're going to the air in the first play. It's a short completion to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. It's a keeper. Gets the first and still running. Got an opening here. He's in the clear. Past the 20. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the second level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks down the field. On the perimeter, we've got wide receivers working hard. That is selfless football and good all the way around.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he keeps it. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
And the Gamecocks are going to keep this drive rolling. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That's exactly how you want to open this game. This offense right down the field, good rhythm. They're able to stick it in the end zone. They utilize the tight end to do so. Chris, I've always felt like in the red zone near the goal line, the tight end is such a great weapon. Because of his size, he's a mismatch, and they use it here for the touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll run it from the gun. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. The Utes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. To the air, it's Dampier. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. They told us they want to be aggressive, and this is certainly an aggressive call here on 4th down. You just have to execute. They're unable to do that. Credit the defense for getting off the field, and now they've got great field position.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. He barrels into the end zone. That's his first rushing touchdown, but they have not been able to contain this quarterback running all game long, Joe.
Chris, they've got to adjust on this defensive side, because if they don't, this guy is going to rip them apart for the rest of the day. He's too electric. His speed is too devastating. I think they're going to have to at least spy him with 1, maybe even 2 moving forward.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Looking to throw, it's Dampier. The pocket breaking down. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I really love this decision by the quarterback because he doesn't force the ball down the field. He gets what he can get, and he creates a much more manageable third down. Now you've got a better chance to move the chains and convert on this next down than you otherwise would have being backed up.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. A play action, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker.
That's a solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside of 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on fourth down.
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Breaks in. Here he goes. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35.
This is just a player making a play. He's able to get himself out of the pocket and free and still eyes downfield, creates a completion for a first down. Almost impossible to defend in this situation. The quarterback's doing too good of a job, and here the elusiveness. Eyes downfield, first down offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away. Incompletion sets up a second down. Now they run a draw play. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Quick throw to his receiver. Picked off. The defender took it away from the receiver. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. He keeps it. QB draw. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. With the catch, it's Parker. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Keeps it on the draw. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Gamecocks come to the line in a hurry-up.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
The whole goal of this series was to reestablish field position. They get the ball backed up, and now they've gotten a few first downs in a row. This is a really good job. And now you can transition as an offense into thinking to yourself, this is not just about field position. Now it's about getting points. This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so...
It's caught. He's breaking free. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the 2-point try would now be from the 7. Let's see if the coach changes his thinking and kicks the point. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simmons. Legs still churning, won't go down. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Timeout called by South Carolina. That's their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
And the Gamecocks now take a timeout. That is their final one. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Dampier. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Almost intercepted. Falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. Even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Time was running out here in the play clock, so they'll spend the timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Back to pass. It's Dampier. He's looking deep down the middle. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense. Welcome to Steve Spurrier Florida Field, the Swamp. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Catching up with the South Carolina head coach before the game, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Gators will kick this deep to get us going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's a keeper. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play
breaking into the clear. Using the... here he goes. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Normally you see these big run plays after an offensive line is able to lean on a defense for really 2 or 3 quarters. This is early in the game for them to start popping these big runs. These guys up front are just eating. Look at the hole they're creating up front.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Now left with 2 of them during the first half. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the 6th man in protection. And here against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a free blitzer. He's responsible for that defender. So you've got to stand in with courage and then throw the ball accurately. This time against man defense, that's a tight window throw and a really nice job by the quarterback all the way around.
The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I think that was an important series for this group. On the road to go down the field on the first possession and get points. You quiet the crowd down a little bit, and you build confidence on that sideline.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Using his legs, it's Ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And the wideout goes in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. No press here. The defense backing away. needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a 1st down.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. South Carolina in the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field. Every coach is trying to get their quarterback to throw with leverage, Chris. What does that mean? You're trying to give your wide receiver the best chance to catch the football. But when that goes too far, that's when you're not giving your guy a chance to catch the football. And here, this is just way out in front. There's really no chance for the wide receiver.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Wants to throw it. It's a short completion with a big tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. On the move now. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. They'll bring up 2nd and goal.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
They're going to throw on 3rd and goal. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. They converted a 4th down earlier on this drive. Now can they punch it in on 4th and goal? Timeout called by South Carolina. That's their 2nd. Just the 1 timeout remaining now in the half. They converted a 4th down earlier on this drive. Now can they punch it in on 4th and goal? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Florida. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
That is a statement drive, Chris. To start this drive, you're really thinking about just trying to change the field position, but they drive all the way down and put it in the end zone. That is an exclamation point during this game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll spend a timeout here. The play clock was winding down. We'll have to work without a timeout for the rest of the half now. Wideout's now clustered. And he keeps it. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. The Gamecocks looking to run some tempo here. To throw, it's Sellers. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to the left side. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a 1st down.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
What an outstanding job by by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Grab down the middle. It's Harbor. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Gets rid of it on the move. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on third down, in particular leading to fourth and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
He missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. That's caught. It's ball. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. And the Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
Boy, he sold out for that first down and paid the price. As he's able to get the first down, he takes a big hit. You'd love to see him try to get down right there when he gets the first, but this defense was pursuing hard, and you know they were trying to show up and play physical with this quarterback outside of the pocket.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's another deep shot. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. So it's first down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. The Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now, trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. The Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
At the 25 and 2nd and 10, can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, he's got it. One-handed grab. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Timeout called by South Carolina. That's their 2nd. It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. It's a foot race. They will catch him. Touchdown, Gators. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Dropping back, it's Sellers. That's reeled in. It's Harbor. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, we don't often talk about pitch selection for a quarterback and how important it is. Sometimes you've got to drive the football or throw it layered over a linebacker or even with touch down the field. Here, it's zone coverage. It's a curl route. He's got to throw a fastball right in between the defenders and does a beautiful job.
Caught over the middle. It's Hunt. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He keeps it. QB draw. He's got a crease. Powering through the defender. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line.
Chris, here's the key on these option plays as a quarterback is that you can't assume that you're always going to pitch the ball. You've got to read the defense and force them to make a decision. Here, there's nobody for the quarterback, and he does a great job of just continuing along that track and getting up the field for a big gain.
Grab down the middle. It's Clark. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
We'll give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front seven.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That is just a monster sack, Chris, after this long drive that the offense has put together. Now they're facing a 3rd and long. This is one of those opportunities as a defense that you've got a chance to get off the field. This is a time to make a play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Well, every set of downs, Chris, it's really a build, and you've got to build towards success. If you're not having success on 1st and 2nd down, your chances of moving the chains go way down. And here, on this set of downs, that was clearly the case.
And he's got it, no problem.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's caught, and he's got a lane. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
As a defense, you've got to seal the edge, in particular against a wide receiver like this. Check out the speed. If he gets the edge, he's gone. What a huge play for the offense.
Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. He's got space. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida.
Tight ends are such a threat in this area of the field. And, Chris, you've got to go to matchups, the big body players. This is like basketball on grass. Post them up, throw it in the end zone, and it's a touchdown.
PAT is good, so the lead is 21-6. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To the air, it's Sellers. On the run here, lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Keeps it on the draw. He moves the ball out to the 15. It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But the freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes a one-handed catch. And the sophomore brings it in with one hand. And the Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on 3rd down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got...
Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? The 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The Gamecocks answer with a touchdown of their own.
Man, what a threat it is to have a tight end that can have this type of ability after the catch. Normally we see these big tight ends that can use their body and match up against players over the middle of the field. But here the athleticism after the catch to take it the distance for a touchdown. That is impressive.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's caught, so the 2-point conversion works. Back to a 1-score game. Hope's still alive.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these 2-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made of the play at the 29-yard line. The Gators come up to the line in a hurry up.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's 3rd down. You're trailing.
They'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Grinding away on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on 1st down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on 1st down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tries to get it to the running back. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
What an outstanding pickup by this quarterback. Defense is doing everything right. They've got coverage down the field, and yet this quarterback's able to get the line to gain and keep his offense out there and the clock moving. That is an outstanding job of game management.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Boy, monster kick upcoming here. He makes this one. It's a 2-possession game. I really love their chances. He's got to just focus and kick this one through the uprights.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the 4th quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here comes the rush. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
You need a 2nd possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Well, it's nice to get that pickup and stop the clock, but they've got to move down the field in a hurry. They've got a lot of ground to cover, and they've got to get in the end zone. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab. It's Sellers. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a late deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working. The last thing you want to do in particular on 1st and goal is force the ball into coverage. That's a great decision by this quarterback to just throw it away, live to snap it on 2nd down.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. On the run here, lets it go. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, with the clock where it's at, I don't think you can guarantee yourself that next possession, so I think this is it. I think you've got to stay on the field with your offense, try to execute here, get the 1st down, and put the ball in the end zone.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Chris, I agree. He should have caught that ball, but boy, I give a lot of credit to that coverage. On 4th down, he just did not quit, and he made it a much more difficult catch than it originally looked like it was going to be. Now it's a 4th down stop and a huge momentum swing for this defense. They put their offense right back on the field.
And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, this will raise a few eyebrows. Still throwing the ball with this lead. No time remaining and sticking it in the end zone. Interesting.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.